Hey everyone, it's Abby and I'm back with another month review. Well, I say month review, I'm kind of reviewing the last 6 months since I've not been able to film and edit YouTube videos. So I haven't got my diary this time, now we're in a new year. I am trying to be a bit more digital and I've set it up on Notion. So I've made one of these, a page on Notion. So it's got all of my to-do lists on. I'm kind of like on the borderline whether I'm enjoying using it or not. I love it for some things, but others like journaling and things, I don't think I can be just writing down with a pen and paper. But let me just go onto my YouTube videos and YouTube ideas and we'll start. I do apologise if there is a bit of noise in the background. It's like everyone's let the kids out into the cul-de-sac and they're all going absolutely berserk in the sunshine. Okay, so what has went well in the month of April? So the main thing and the main positive that's come out of April was I've kind of learned to just focus on myself a bit more. Especially now coming out of lockdown, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on myself and where I want to be in the next 12 months, especially like after the wedding, like what goals do I want to work on after then? So I've been focusing on that quite a lot, and that kind of encompasses quite a lot of things that I've done this month. So one, it sounds really silly, but I went shopping and actually brought some nice, well-fitting clothes. You know, I actually brought things that are in my size, things that I felt comfortable in, things that like maybe weren't even like really trendy, but just stuff that I really enjoyed wearing. So that felt really nice because I've just been living in the same like grotty loungewear for about 12 months. So that was really nice. I also did a 5-day Spring Clean Your Soul immersion, which was hosted by a lovely lady called Gabriella. And through that we kind of did 5 days worth of sessions where we explored things like negative self-talk, who you surround yourself with. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed it so much so that I have enrolled on her 11-week programme, which is due to start this evening. So I'm really excited for that, but more about that a bit later on. In this whole focus of like focusing on myself and helping myself feel a little bit better, I've also enrolled in the gym. So my sister has been sort of like my personal trainer. She has worked me hard. I did the food shopping and I had like ab ache from pushing the trolley, and like my arms are hurting here. Oh, everything just aches. So after I've filmed and edited this video, I'm just going to be sitting on the sofa and it's hurting to sit up straight. Like I'm sitting up straight for this video like this, and it's hurting my abs just to sit up straight. So she's definitely worked me hard yesterday. And then also I've done a bit more healthier eating, making better decisions, still like treating myself when I want to, but just making healthier decisions, especially for my breakfast and dinners. Okay, so what I need to improve on. So on this whole journey of making more time for myself, I also want to make more time to be creative. You may have seen on Instagram I have launched my online shop called The Hygge Hut. If not, I'll link that down below. It's an Etsy store and I've also got a Facebook and Instagram page. And I'm really enjoying that, but at the moment I'm not putting enough time aside to actually experiment and create new design ideas. So that's definitely something I really want to focus on and making time for that. Just experimenting with art styles, not just like being stuck into one box of what's trendy, just trying different things out and seeing what happens. Also my eczema flare-ups were so bad last month, probably one of the worst they've ever been in the last couple of months. So I'm focusing on that. I've brought some different creams. I'm trying to steer away from like getting steroid cream because the skin around my eyes now is just so thin and delicate that like I only have to scratch my eye a tiny bit and it will start bleeding. That's how thin the skin is. So if anybody has any tips or ideas on topical steroid withdrawal, tips for eczema, please pop them in the comments below. I'd love to get your advice. But on that, I'm just making sure I'm taking better care of my skin. Again, thinking about what I'm eating, even to the simplest things like making sure that I have like a different face cloth for every single day. I have a different towel that I'm using every day, so I'm just not contaminating anything, just in case there's any other reason why my skin could be flaring up. So yeah, I just want to continue to focus on that. Don't give up, even though it is like flaring up again. Like this on my nose, I had eczema all across my face, and like it got that bad that it actually like split my skin on my nose. It looks like I've just knocked it, but no, that's like a scab from eczema. And the same on my hands. I'm getting really bad scabs on my hands. Sorry to just like gross everybody out there. This is the reality. So yeah, I just want to work on that as well and make sure I'm putting enough time in to look after my skin, thinking about what I'm eating, thinking about what I'm consuming, and also thinking about how stressed I'm letting myself get, because that's a huge trigger for me. So what new things did I try? So I started a new role at work, so training some new people that we had joining, which I've really enjoyed. Has been a bit stressful, but it just has made me realise I love teaching people, I love helping people. So this whole like starting the Hygge Hut, I think would really lead on nicely to doing like art courses and art classes. That's something I'm really interested in the long term over the next 12 months. And like I mentioned before, the new things I tried, I did that 5-day Spring Clean Your Soul immersion with Gabriella, which was so enjoyable. It really kind of kick-started something in my brain to just be like, look, I've committed every evening an hour just to focus on myself. So why don't I do that every day normally? So I'm trying to focus on like, I log off from work, I'll do some work, and then after that I've got like an hour to just focus on me, what I feel like doing at that moment in time, things that will help me grow. So is there a course I want to do? Is there a YouTube video or a podcast that I want to listen to that will give me advice on arts and things like that? So yeah, overall it's been a really good month. I would say it feels like something's like flipped in my brain, and I've kind of thought I need to just look after myself now, especially on the run up to the wedding. You know, the last thing I want is to be really stressed and like my eczema being all flared up. So it's just, the time is now to focus on myself. Sorry, I think Maisie's done a poo. Yeah, she has. Right, let's get through this quickly. So what am I looking forward to this month? So mainly it's going to be all wedding planning. We're ordering the wedding invites tomorrow. I'm going to go and try my wedding dress for the first time in what feels like a year. It must be around nearly a year since I tried my dress on. I've also got my hair trial. I've got my hair appointment. That's something I need a bit of advice on. So at the moment, obviously not had it done in a very long time. The dark blonde is coming through, and I just need to decide what to do with my hair really. I will pop a little kind of picture on here of all the blonde shades I'm trying to decide on. Part of me is like, I love this like darker pieces. I think it frames my face really nice, and also it makes my hair look a lot thicker. But then the other half of me is just like, I just want white hair. Like, I want white hair. So yeah, I don't know whether that will go with like my wedding dress though. I don't want it to like clash with, you know, that the whites and the creams and the peaches and the pinks of the wedding. I don't know whether like silver is going to clash too much. Does anybody know what I mean? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But yeah, let me know down below which of those colour shades you think I should go for and which one you think would suit me the most. But the main focus for this month is that I've enrolled on an 11-week programme, and this is again, like I said, with the amazing Gabriella, and it's called the Soul-Led Sisterhood Initiation. So there's me and a couple of other lovely ladies, and we're going to be embarking on an 11-week journey together where we are reflecting on the person we are today, thinking about who we want to be, how we want to show up in the world, what qualities we can bring to the world, and the kind of things that are stopping us in our tracks. So I will leave a link down below to all Gabriella's profiles, because she has been like the catalyst for so much over these last couple of weeks. You know, the things that she's said, we've had one-on-one mentor talks, and it's kind of like fueled me in the right direction. Even like some of my friends have noticed and said like, oh, you seem in a much more positive attitude, and I've got a more positive attitude towards like the Hygge Hut and even towards like my day job. So everything is kind of falling into place, and I definitely think she's been like the catalyst to like have that domino effect on me and different ways of thinking. Oh, my memory card's nearly full. Oh, 1 minute, I'm gonna have to go get another memory card. We better? Yeah, that's much better. We've got 20 minutes. I won't be talking for 20 minutes, but last time it said I've got 52 seconds left. Okay, so where was I? Yes, so looking back at the course that I've already done with her, the 5-day course, we did a session all about how to like look and analyse of negative self-talk. So one of my most negative self-talk things that I say to myself is like, oh, your skin's horrible, like you've got such bad skin, your skin is horrible to look at, like all these nasty things about my skin. And we were kind of like flipping them on its head and kind of like turning them into positive affirmations. And one of mine, I then turned it into, I want to control my skin. And then Gabriella gave a really good perspective, like just thinking about the language that you're using, like I can't control my eczema. it's out of my control. I can do things to like minimise it and help with it, but eczema is something that I've had my whole life. I have tracked what my eczema flare-ups are related to, and I cannot find anything over the last like 20 odd years that I've been looking into eczema. I've not been able to find anything that kind of correlates the two together. So for me to say I want to get my eczema under control was like really negative in itself almost, because it's a really controlling thing to say. It is out of my control. However, I just need to be more positive the way I'm thinking about it. So even just simple things like that, having somebody else to kind of guide me in the right direction. You know, we all think that we can like do positive affirmations and things, and I was quite confident in that kind of thing. But she just really gave a different perspective on how to really think about the language we're using, especially even in positive affirmations. I mean, now I'm just going to go off on one. But, you know, we have these positive affirmations and sometimes like it can be overkill. And it can almost make you feel worse about yourself than when you started. So it's about making sure these positive affirmations are positive, constructive, and they are almost like a bit more nudges in the right direction, not dictating to you what you will and won't do. So yeah, that was just my thoughts on that one. But I'm so excited for this course. The initiation starts tonight. We've got a Zoom call at 8 o'clock, and I've been told to bring a candle, pen and paper. So I'm really intrigued what we're going to be doing. I'm hoping it's some kind of like ritual, because I've been loving that. My friend actually got me a book all about different kinds of rituals, and I've been doing a couple of those. I'll try and find it and link it down below. But that was really good. It's about different rituals for like when you have a new home, when you start a new job, when you're dealing with grief, all these different kind of things, like the gemstones, the essential oils, and how you can, yeah, be a bit more, do these kind of rituals. I don't know, I just really like that idea. So what I did yesterday is I did my own kind of little ritual. So I cleansed all the places that I'm going to be sitting at doing this course. So my work desk and my art desk, and then this room in here. I cleaned it all completely. I popped a couple of candles on. And I kind of just like sat in each space and just like felt how I felt in each area. Where do I feel most calm? Where do I feel most productive? Where do I feel most inspired? I got some postcards and stuck those up of different artworks that I like. So yeah, I've kind of made these like little sacred spaces in my house, ready for this course to start. And it kind of does feel like a nice ritual to get things on the right foot. So yeah, I will keep you updated on how that goes. I'm going to do a bit of a video 6 weeks in, kind of explaining my soul searching journey, so to speak. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we're going to have lots of videos about this kind of topic coming soon. Of course, we'll still have lots of fashion and makeup-y videos. Not makeup at the moment because I'm pretty scabby. This foundation has probably got about another hour before it actually literally starts peeling off my face, but hey ho, won't go into details. So April has been, on summary, a really good month. I'm feeling so positive about May, and even like beyond, like May, June, July. I just can't wait for them. Even just the weather being brighter has been so much lovelier. Being able to go out and see like friends outdoors, going on walks. Obviously got the wedding to look forward to, hen party. Oh yes, hen party, I forgot to mention that. Well, that's in June, my hen party is, but I finally booked my hen party. We're going for a long weekend in Bath, so it's going to be spa day. I'm going to do a pizza picnic, crazy golf, because I am obsessed with crazy golf, cocktail making, going out for nice meals, and we've rented a nice little apartment, so yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah, there's just so much to look forward to, and I'm feeling so much more positive than I was like a couple of months ago. It's probably a good job that I didn't have my camera to film like YouTube videos and stuff, because I would have just been a grumpy grumperson. After Christmas, my like mental health, my attitude and everything just went whoop, literally didn't care about myself. My skin was getting worse and worse. Couldn't go and see my family and friends. Yeah, I was a negative Nelly, let's just put it at that, and let's just leave it at that. But she's gone. She's we've fixed her with lots of cup of tea, loves and hugs, and my supportive friends and family. We've come out the other side, and yeah, we're off ready to start May. So I would love for you to comment down below what one thing is that you're looking forward to in May, and what one thing you want to achieve in May is. And I would love to see those comments, and we can have a discussion down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.